this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, and I'm here to inspire you to make paper craft projects. Right, today I am going to show you how I made this little box. This is a little thank you gift. Going to be making lots of these to go to my customers who shopped with me in May. Bit late going out this month, I'm afraid, but I just seem to be chasing my tail the whole time. I made these cards. I showed you these the other day. So I've made this little box to match this one. I'm going to make it in Orchid Oasis today to match this one. Inside is, oh, it's upside down, is a little Cadbury's biscuit called a Roundie. I discovered these biscuits quite recently, and it just makes a right nice little gift, really. They're chocolate covered, quite thick chocolate with a wafer inside. It's not really the right weather. I'm hoping it's going to survive the postage because it's really hot here at the minute. My room is 26.8 centigrade and outside I think it's 28, so I've got a fan blowing on me to keep me cold. Right, anyway, let's make a start. Here's my piece of Orchid Oasis, and I am going to trim that down to 10 on this side, and then I'm going to trim it to 18.5, so I need my arm out. 18.5 on this side, and I'm then going to score at 1.5, measuring on that side, and then I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to do it at 8.5, and then I'm going to do it at 10, hoping, I haven't written these down so I hope these are right, and then I'm going to do it at 17, and then on the other side I'm going to do it at 1.5, and I'm going to turn it over and do it at 1.5 on the other side. So it just makes a cute little box. You could use it for other things actually. It'd be nice for jewellery, other types of sweets or candy, but it just happened to, I just happened to want something that fitted one of those little biscuits. Just thought they'd make a nice gift for my lovely customers who buy from me each month. Right, so I'm burnishing all the score lines here. It's going to be like a little pizza type box with an open up lid, so not a separate lid, the lid is attached. So all of those, and then once we've done that we can just do a little bit of trimming. So there's my template. Now I need to cut. I'm going to wedge a little bit there and then cut straight. Oop. Tips of these are not quite so sharp as they used to be. I need to sharpen them. And then same there. So you've got two little tabs there. Then this needs to be a little tab in the middle here. And the other side. Just makes folding easier if you just wedge them a little bit. You could do them straight, but it does make life a lot easier if they're just wedged a little bit. And then the same thing down here. Wedge and cut, and wedge, cut and wedge, other way around that one. Right, there we are. Get rid of all those pieces, and then we're going to put our box together. So first of all, I'm going to cut a little thumb hole. Now I've still got my, what is this, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch circle punch. We don't make these anymore, I'm afraid, so but if you can get a circle punch, you can just punch in. I'm just doing it by eye. Just want to make a little half circle so that when it goes over there's just a little indication of how you open it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use tear and tape today. I would use Tombow if I was doing this in normal time, but because I don't want it to me to have to sit and hold it forever, I'm going to use some tear and tape, which is a good alternative. So just put some tear and tape on there, put some on. I don't know if you can tell, my hands are really sticky, it's really hot today. I'm not looking forward to the weather being like this. I'm not a great heat lover. I know people are. I know people who love it, but 20, about 23, 24 is my ideal temperature. Anything that when it gets above there, and it's way above that today, it's just a little bit too high for me. Right, let's just, that was a bit too big. So let's just do that. Maybe I'll just cut this one. It's just a little bit easier. Right, and then I've got to try and take all the backing off here. I'm hoping that's not going to be too much of a challenge. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky. Oh, throwing things on the floor. Pick them up in a minute. Oh, there we go. That's all right. Just take all the backing off here, and this should hold it nice and securely. Like I say, if I was making this you know, in my own time without the need to rush, I probably would use Tombow and just hold it while the Tombow dries, because that will give you the most secure. You could use Stamp and Seal, but I find that doesn't always last as long as I'd like it to. Right, and so we're just going to bend these two round to come together there. The tab's just going to hold it together like so, and then these ones are going to come around here. Hope you can all see this okay. And there, and this one inside as well. And then lastly the lid, one there and one there, and that just goes over like that. Oh, I've just remembered what I forgot to do. There you go, it fits all right though. There, and that biscuit will fit precisely in that box. I have got some more of these. I've got them in the fridge because it's so hot at the minute. I'll just put them away for a minute. So that will fit in there like that. Nice snug fit. Yeah, and then we're just going to decorate it. So I've got a piece of Orchid Oasis that I've already embossed. Now our box is 7 by 7, so I'm just going to cut this down a little bit to 6.5 by 6.5, so that it will layer on the box nicely, like so. Those bits. This is a really nice embossing folder. As I said on the other video, it's called Flowers. It's one of a set of 3 embossing folders that come as part of our online exclusive, so it's not in the catalogue. So if you're looking at this, it is current, it is in my online shop, but you won't find it in the catalogue. Don't forget, if you're thinking about ordering anything, you can always contact me and ask for things to be tagged onto my latest order, and then you will end up paying at the most half the cost of the postage that Stampin' Up would charge. There we go, that's on there nicely. And then we're going to decorate it with some flowers like we did the card. So there's my template. So I've got 2 turquoise, and I'm just using the bone folder to turn up some of the petals here. I've already die cut. These are from, just in case you missed the previous video, these are from Paper Florist set of dies. They're lovely dies, loads and loads of different types of flowers. I've got lots of ideas for using them. I'm really pleased that they brought those out and really like them. Right, okay, so I am going to put a little bit of Tombow on the back here, hoping it's not going to take forever to dry. A little bit of Tombow on the back here. It's a little bit watery because I added water to the cotton wool it sits on earlier before I came on camera, and it's absorbed a little bit of it. It'll be fine, it will still stick, but just need to leave it a little bit more drying time. It's so hot though, it won't take long. Right, put that in there. So just squish them together. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the center here so I can add the center of the flowers. So where's my card? What colors did I do? So I did, just so that it matches exactly. You see they're not sticking very well. They're moving about, but as the glue dries, they will stick. They will stay down. And then turquoise ones. Oh no, that's not right. Oh, they should have gone in. Okay, I'm going to use red. Okay, those ones should have gone on the turquoise ones, but I'm not going to take them off now. I'm going to go with a different colour. It won't matter. There we go. There. So 4 little flowers, and then I'm just going to stick a couple of these ones just so that it links in nicely with the card. And like I say, it will so I don't think the heat is helping. Thought it might mean it dries quicker, but it seems to making it less sticky for some reason. Right, a little bit of glue on the back there, and I'll pop that one in. Might pop that one over here, and then another one up the top. Oh, I think that glue's better. There we go. And then I know you can't see them, but just for completion's sake, we'll just pop a little couple of centres in the middle here. So if you haven't seen the Paper Florist dies, they're with the dies at the back of the catalogue. They're standalone dies. There isn't a stamp set, so they're not really featured very heavily in the catalogue. So you might have missed them, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to put that a little bit somewhere where I can see it a bit more, like that. Turn that one right. Right, there we go. I'm not going to pick it up and move it too much because the glue isn't quite stuck, but there we are, 2 little boxes to take those Roundie biscuits, and they match their respective cards. So those will be going out with a load of others to my customers this week to say thank you for shopping with me in May, which is a really lovely thing for me to be able to do. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you might have a go at making my little box. Like I say, it's a nice little gift box. Could put lots of things in there. And I'll see you again really soon for another video. Bye for now.